Ladies and gamers, hello! I'm actually doing some finishing touches to the request chip, and I'm pretty much finished up making the interior. And I've actually struck a bit of a problem with the guy who actually wanted the ship. Now, he hasn't really complained on the ship, but it's this area right here that he's a bit what what's it like, why a big area right there at the far end of the ship? And I actually wanted this area to be an area pretty much for movable storage or possibly vehicles that could be stored here, and it's enough room on either side and definitely enough room here at the back to have a raising platform that would actually go from about this level right here, and it would actually go up, so you could pretty much store vehicles on it. Now, I've added full interior to the ship, and I've even added these in, which I personally do have on all my ships in survival. This is pretty good actually, because at the back here I can actually check out on the connections if all the refineries and the assemblers are actually connected, and that is something that I find really useful. I have interior turrets here. Up there is the cockpit, which I do need some slightly more work on, but it will actually be done. 2 refineries on either side, 2 assemblers on either side as well, and here at this we can go up to this level, which is actually going to be removed. Yes, this platform here is being removed. Why it's being removed? It's because it actually blocks the sight for the actual pilot, unless you want to pilot this ship in a very large third person, pretty much. Now we're at the lower deck, which is definitely going to store vehicles, light fighter aircrafts, and what else. And up here, again, now we're here again. Now this part right here, I just added it in just because it's pretty much a just because thing to have. So that's why it's there. So it's pretty much going to be ignored. Apart from that, I have made some significant changes. Like I've added these here. I don't think that I had them in the last video on this ship. Apart from that, I'm going to go through here, and as you can see, there are 3 doors for a reason. It's because this room where you hold the 4 large generators, as well as the 8 large storage containers, which are going to be expanded, by the way, you need protection. You need to protect the valuable cargo that you do have. And these passages actually leads all the way up, I think. Yeah, they do. They lead up to this platform here. Not all the way up, sorry. And it's going to be added some more, possibly lowered 1 bit, right about low to there, and then it should go all the way over. Now, as far as I'm concerned with this ship, I think it actually looks good. And to me, who actually is partially colorblind, and I'm actually going full colorblind, which is a bit of a pain because that's why I haven't actually made any more videos lately, because I can't really see or tell the difference between all the colors pretty much. Like I was born colorblind on one eye, and now my other eye is actually taking the strain, and I don't know why, but I'm going colorblind. Not even the doctors can tell me why I'm going colorblind, so yeah. it's a bit of a pain and it's a bit of a shame because I really do like to work with colors. So here's the rear of the ship and here is the underside. You can probably tell already that it looks different. It's because I've added some more armor to it. I've added a bit more style to it. Whew, sorry for yawning. And this part right here is probably going to, this flat section here is probably going to get ripped out and it's going to be flush all over here. As I said, I'm almost done with it and I'm making the finishing touches. And here you have the two large collector areas. They are like, the reason why these aren't actually going above like those are isn't just because the collectors wouldn't actually pick them up. It's because it's going to be two large doors on either side, which you will be able to control separately or to use them as one individual unit. Now, when you can actually group up, oof, excuse me, you can actually group up various things right now, like two rotors, one on either side. You group them up, you click reverse, both of them open or close, pretty much. It's really, really useful. It's actually helped me a whole lot with an automated system for dropping bombs, pretty much. And these two guns are probably going to go, or they're going to be moved further back. And you can probably tell that I have done some changes to the ship cosmetically, and these are not just purely cosmetically, because here on the front we have 4 lights, 4 missile turrets, one there, one down there, one there, and one there. And these bars going around it is pretty much to protect the ship. And I actually quite like the design, because if you go into, let's say, a platform, then you would actually bump into it. Then you can just repair this tiny section instead of repairing the entire ship. Or if you manage to crash into an asteroid, pretty much. And here or there is pretty much land vehicles or whatever storage. It's what the guy told me who wanted the ship. And he still wants it really badly, trust me. I don't know why. And up there is a station that one of my friends built. He's called Legion. He builds very heavily inspired futuristic things, pretty much. And he's an awesome designer. I just want to put it out there. He's an awesome designer. This is pretty much the most normal ship I've actually built, and it was heavily inspired by Battlestar Galactica. It was inspired by Star Wars, and then I can't recall what the heck is it called. Oh my god, my memory is fading away as well. Anyway, it's a Japanese or Korean anime. It's set in slightly ahead of our time, kind of like a Ghost in the Shell, but they do have a ship similar to this one. Apart from that, here is the starting ship. Now, this ship, these tubes, just ignore them, they're pretty much crap anyway. And these two wings on either side are being changed. And as you can see, I have cut off the front, I've rebuilt it, redesigned it, and I've added the cockpit. Instead of having it at the far, far back of the ship, I've added it here to the very front, just because you can actually maneuver the ship a whole lot better, and you do actually have a pretty wide angle of view. So these are actually being changed, and if you're wondering why that turret is standing there, it's just because I wanted to try the conveyor system with it, and it ended up being complete fail. And why was it a fail? Well, because those turrets have not been activated. And I'm serious, they haven't been activated. Crap. So if they do get activated anytime soon before I actually deliver this ship, then I'm going to put in a conveyor system to all of these 4 missile turrets, so that they do provide ammunition. Same goes for all the guns on the outside. I may have to change slightly in the design. And yeah, this is the largest fully functional utility and battleship that I have actually built. I do hope that you enjoy it. Did enjoy this double review video pretty much, and I really hope that I will see you all next time, because now when I pretty much have done everything I wanted to do with my personal life apart from making videos on YouTube, I'm free to do videos pretty much. So I hope that I will see you all next time, and take care!